typical, it's a wet, miserable day, but I've just put some guttering up on the shed over there and moved the water butt into place. But while I was out, I was in desperate need of some food because I only had half of my bucket left, and got through 120 kilos last year, roughly. So yeah, I mean, I picked up 80 kilos from the last show I went to at Newark, and that's now all gone basically, so I've had to buy some more. But I have just picked up the bargain of the century, so I'm well chuffed. Let me spin you around. I was in Dobby's Garden Centre, where we have a Maidenhead's Aquatics, and I don't normally buy things from there, koi related, because they don't often sell good stuff. Now, I'm not saying this is the best food in the world, but it will help top me up. But this is a huge bucket, 10 kilos of food, £22, weighs an absolute ton. But this was sat in the back of the store, absolutely caked in dust and cobwebs, and it was sat there all on its own. And I thought, well, I'm in desperate need of some food. They don't sell anything special, they sell like pond flakes and that kind of thing, but not proper koi food. So I thought, well, I'd ask. So I said, how much is your dusty old cobwebby large tub of Nishikoi growth? And he went, let me have a look. So he ran down the back of the store. It was tucked away in a corner all on its own. He grabbed it, brought it back to the till, beep, come up on the till, £134.99. £134.99. I was like, literally, the next words out my mouth were just about to be, never mind. And he turned round and said, have it for 50 quid if you like. 50 quid? Yeah, go on then. Go on then. I was really low. This tub was pretty much half empty, and obviously it gets thinner as it gets to the bottom. So so what I've done, I've emptied half the bucket into here. It's these giant pink pellets, massive compared to the other ones. The other ones are 4.5 to 6 mil, and on the box it just said large pellets, so I was expecting something like that, but some of these are flipping huge. Yeah, massive, absolutely massive. You have to excuse my grubby hands. As I say, I've been sorting out some bits in this horrible weather in the garden, but the fish seem to love it. They've already had a shed load of it, but if I stand at the window, they all come running. And they're scoffing away, look. Whether it's a good food or not, I have no idea, and there's only one way to find out, and that's trial it, isn't it? But I don't think that store stocks this anymore, because as I say, it looks like it had been sat there for a while. Although, really good date on it, look, August 26, October even 26, so can't grumble at that for 50 quid, can you? And just for the disbelievers in here, look, Nishikoi growth, large pellet, 10 kilo, £134.99. Price charged 50 quid, minus £84.99. So moral of the story, if you're ever in a pond shop and there's a dusty old dirty bag or box of food that's still in date, ask them how much they want for it. 50 quid. There's even some in the fry tank mix. Yeah, apologies if you can hear the gurgling of that. They've had a good handful already, and when oil hits the surface, the upflow airlift slows right down and gurgles. But these guys love it. These tomato plants, look. I'm going to have to start tying them up in a minute, because they're growing like... My ones down the allotment, right, are about as tall as that bloody strawberry plant. The ones in here, look at them. Flipping huge. Might have to swap them over. But yeah, these guys love the pink pellets as well. Struggle to munch them, but they just just took 4 pellets. I say struggle to munch them. The bigger fish, no problem. Even the slightly smaller fish. So yeah, well chuffed with that bargain. But bonsais as always looking great. These ones are looking better. Well chuffed with the bonsais this year. They're growing really well after all their repots. Haven't actually uploaded any videos this year on the bonsai channel. Must get round to it. So yeah, in a bit of a mess, but you've got to make a mess to tidy up. But we're getting there. Still can't get over 50 quid. As it's a damp, miserable day. Stick the lid back on that. Stick the lid back on that. The job's a good one. So I'm going to carry on pottering about. What's the time? 4 o'clock. So I've got an hour and a half till the missus comes home. I am going to potter about, maybe even make more start on the shed. Because that's about as far as I got. The lawnmower is about 6 inches further back than it was. But yeah, I've got absolutely everything in here. Just flick the light on. Or not. I bloody turn the outside light on, ain't I? But yeah, I've got a remote for this to change all the colours and the settings. Let's try that again. Unplug that one. Plug this one in. It's got a bit cobwebby. Get a few of them off. There we go. Let there be light. So yeah, next time you see this shed, we'll be able to walk down to the back. But right down the back there, in fact right the way up to here, I've got my old market stall. Because I was a market trader for 20 years. Selling all sorts of stuff. I've got pretty much all my old stuff from the market stall. I've got that, I got my shop rack, I got my thingy that I made, got all sorts, got bits up there that I had on it, baskets full of labels and stuff. So yeah, that all needs to go. I'll be putting that up for sale because I don't really need that anymore. And to be honest, that'll give me shed loads of room, because I think other than these few bits of wood which were left over from a building job, even those bits of wood there were part of my old market stall. That's a shelf that just needs a few bolts to put back up. My seat that I used to take down the market, my walking seat. Oh, I've even got stuff up there, look, juicy liquid. When we were closing down, look, reduced to £1 a bottle. So yeah, lots of rubbish in here. The only things I'm going to be keeping pond related is literally my favourite little ever first black box filter. It's an upflow and a Bakki shower in one box. And you can put foams and stuff like that in there if you're relatively new to the channel. When I set it up at some point I will show you, because I have picked up something special that's in that shed, but that's for another video. I drove all the way, miles away, about an hour and a half drive to go and pick that bad boy up, and that was a bargain as well. But yeah, video and story for another day. But as you can hear, it's just started raining again, so I'm going to crack on, get some stuff done in the shed, and next time you see the shed, won't be in this video because that's going to take me weeks to sort out, but next time you see inside it, we'll be able to go in, and I'm going to start doing it up in there. So on that note guys, thanks all for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.